Stinking mounds of fly-covered garbage lie amid the rubble from Israel's devastating military campaign in Gaza and around the tents where most Gazans now live. In Khan Yunis, Mahmoud Abu Raida's family of 6 shares a tent by a dumpster, and its flies and stench. One of his children has been to the hospital repeatedly, he says, suffering from a bacterial infection.
I don't smell any fresh air. I smell a foul odour inside my tent. I can't sleep. My children wake up in the morning coughing or having problems because of the mosquitoes, flies and the crisis of dirty water that collects around the dumpster.
Garbage collection ceased as soon as the war began, and services are only partially recovering since a truce last month. A thorough clean-up lies far in the future. As well as rotting garbage and sewage-filled pools, Gazans have to contend with hazardous waste from bomb sites and noxious smoke from burning cloth and plastic.
The scale of the waste problem in Gaza is huge, to say the least.
Alessandro Morakic of the UN Development Agency UNDP says landfill sites were already full before the war, and 3 major dump sites along the border with Israel are now off-limits to Palestinians. The United Nations is developing plans to deal with the waste problem, he says.
We're talking about 2 million tons of waste untreated all across Gaza. We're looking at new technologies, as I was saying, from waste to energy, looking at opportunities really to quickly address the issue of waste.
Doctors in the tiny, crowded Palestinian enclave say pollution is causing gastric diseases, diarrhea, lice, scabies, rashes and sores. Sami Abu Taha, a dermatologist at the Kuwaiti Field Hospital, says the conditions have led to an increase in skin diseases such as impetigo. Mahmoud Hellis and his family live by a pond built to collect rainwater that's now full of sewage. It's making them ill.
We found nowhere to stay but in such places. This place is very difficult. It is full of diseases and epidemics because of war remnants, piles of garbage, and the lack of sewage treatment. There is nothing. All that there is now are people coexisting with diseases, insects, flies, and mosquitoes.
Ala Al-Batta, head of Khan Yunis's municipality, says not only is the collected rainwater unusable, but the pollution seeps into the groundwater reservoir. Much of Gaza's wastewater and sewage infrastructure was badly damaged by Israel's bombardment and ground operations, leaving people to use open latrines that flood when it rains.